powers it on. You have modes, and if you notice, that little icon moves. So like that's for a basketball, that's for a bicycle, a motorcycle, a car, and then that's like a SUV, Jeep, truck type. All right, video starting in my car. We'll get to the overhead rig in a second when I do a little unboxing, but the main gist of this video will be in my car. Today I have an item for cars. Well, I guess it's not really for cars. It can be for bikes or basketballs or anything, but it's a Carsun air pump with a digital pressure gauge. Essentially, from what I'm understanding from this, basically I'll be able to put this on my tire, select the amount of PSI that I need my tire to be, press the button, and boom. It should, if I put in 35 PSI, it should go to 35 PSI. So, of course, we're gonna jump over to the overhead rig. We're gonna unbox it first, and then we'll come back to the car. We'll plug it up, hook it up to a tire, and give it a go and see how this thing actually works. So click that like button for me, click subscribe. Indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. Now, let's unbox this and test it out. All right, so this is a Carsun air pump. This air pump is a little different than I've seen from a lot of other air pumps because it has a digital pressure gauge. We're of course going to give that a try, but let's open it up first. This is the front. Inflate tires fast and easy, and then you can see here digital pressure gauge automatically shut off at desired pressure. Ingenious, especially for, you know, this new generation. Nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. Great for car, SUV, RV tires, inflatable toys, sports equipment, bike tires, and more. And then here's some instructions. Start your engine, plug the power joint into the cigarette lighter socket, install the air inlet at the nozzle, preset tire pressure value, press the switch, the air pump starts to work. And then 5 automatically shuts off at desired pressure. So, I didn't open this by the way, but it was like open when I got it. Chinese. There we go. Air pump wired user manual. So there's our nozzle. There's the part to go into our tire, of course. Oh, look at that. All kinds of different nozzles for you. Fuses, and 3 different nozzle types. So very nice. Good. Screw this in. There we go. And then here's our power cable. Looks like the cable here is pretty long. It says 3 meters. Google, how many feet is 3 meters?
3 meters is 9 feet, 10.11 inches.
So this is 9 feet, 10.11 inches. So almost 10 foot long power cable. So hopefully, which if you think about it, I think this would fit from someone's cigarette lighter all the way to almost any of the tire. And look at that, there's also a little carrying case. 100 PSI max working pressure. And there's your little power outlet. Carsun over here. Power, plus, negative, brightness. We'll get this thing hooked up. We will get this thing hooked up and see it in action. All right, so here everything is pretty small, can easily fit in your trunk or something like that. And the cable is 3 meters, which is, you know, like 10 feet or whatever I looked up from Google. If I can figure out how to get this twist tie off. But yeah. Pretty long cable. Now, for me, I guess I'll need to crank my car. I've got a cigarette lighter outlet right here. So, I'm gonna take this and plug it in. And then you can see, there is our little digital screen. Now, to give you a little tour of all these buttons, first of all, you have power, which of course, powers it on. You have modes, and if you notice, that little icon moves. So like that's for a basketball, that's for a bicycle, a motorcycle, a car, and then that's like a SUV, Jeep, truck type. But you can select your mode. So once you select your mode, you can then select your type. I don't know what KPA or KG or any of that means. I only know what PSI is. And then once I have that selected, I have a plus and negative button here to select my tire pressure, and then that's literally it. Select your tire pressure and do your thing. And also this little button here is a flashlight. You can't really tell because I'm at this library in Smyrna and it's bright out, but nice little flashlight there for so you can see if it's nighttime when you're trying to do this. I think that's a great little addition. So let's get this outside of the car. Let's put this on one of my tires and fill it up. Let's take a look through my menu here. So yeah, 32, 32, 32, and 33. So I'm gonna go for my passenger side rear tire just to see how long this cable will really stretch for us. And I know I showed this with the unboxing, but it also comes with all these little extra adapters, you know, for like basketballs and to blow up other things. But the default one is, of course, for tires, whether it's for a motorcycle, bike, car, whatever. Oops. So we're still plugged in, of course. Yeah. Look at that, more than enough. At least with my, you know, two-door sports car. But a lot of cars have a cigarette lighter in the back, so if you have one of those in the back, you may be able to use it as well. Take this off. Flip that on. Here we go. Set it to 35. It's set on car. And the car is showing 33. Now the car is showing 35. 34.5. There we go. Now my tires should be at 35. Granted, that says 36, but either way, it did exactly what it was supposed to. Carsun. All right, well, I think that does it. This thing did exactly what it was supposed to. I was able to select a mode. I was able to select a amount of PSI and hit the power button and have it automatically cut off for me as soon as it got to my selected PSI. So I can't complain about it. I think this is really a great thing. This is probably something me and my wife needed, because anytime we have a tire get low with air, we always have to go find a Quick Trip or a Kroger to get free air. So this will allow us to just pull this out, plug it into our cigarette lighter, type in whatever number we need, and boom, we'll have, you know, a tire with the right amount of air. So for my bit of testing, I give it 2 thumbs up. The cable's good and long, definitely reaches in a sports car. And again, I don't think you'd really have an issue in like an SUV or something, considering a lot of times they put multiple cigarette lighters in those now. And truthfully, it does exactly what it's advertised to do. So no complaints at all. I'll of course leave a link below in the description in case you want to grab one of these for yourself. And I think that will do it for this video. Click that like button for me, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And I'll see you all next time. Deuces. I guess I should do the other 3, but I don't know. It's okay. On to the next video.